The City of Albany and the Downtown Development Authority recently met to discuss the future of two buildings, and they're hoping that this will help in revitalizing or start the revitalization of downtown Albany. Those two buildings, the Gordon Hotel, also you may know that as the old water, gas, and light building that sits in front of the Board of Education office in downtown Albany, and then also the Albany Herald building. So again, those city leaders, they're hoping that this will jumpstart to revitalizing downtown Albany. I want to bring in now Albany Ward 4 Commissioner Chad Warbington to talk more about this. What came out of that meeting, Commissioner Warbington?
Well, real estate transactions, I can't really talk specifically about. However, it is public knowledge that we put an RFP out, which is a request for proposal, about a month or two ago, and we were asking for developers and investors to bid on hotel and to bid on what we call the old Albany Herald building, which also people refer to it as a Rosenberg building. We had made a preference that we would prefer to have bids as a hotel, but we also were willing to accept bids for other developments such as condos, apartments, office space, commercial uses such as that. So I am happy to report that we've got some great bids back. I can't speak specifically about them because that is confidential real estate matter that was talked about in the executive session. But citizens need to know that we've got great assets downtown. I know we've had some stalled projects over the last 5 to 10 years. So there is an appearance that things have not happened downtown, but realize investors are kicking the tires. We've got folks that are looking, who are putting proposals together. We did evaluate those proposals in that executive session. We hope to have a decision made in March, and realize this is kind of a joint project because DDA, Downtown Development Authority, they own the Gordon Hotel. So that technically is titled in the DDA's name, and the Albany Herald Rosenberg building is titled in the City of Albany's name. So therefore, that's why we had a joint meeting together, because it will be a project that they might be tied together, they might be separate, there's different ways that investors and developers are looking at those properties.
And Commissioner Warbington, to those who may be weary, what message of hope would you give to those residents that, the downtown is going to come alive again?
Well, I know it sounds like a broken record. This has been going on since the 90s. I mean, really, our major downtown development started back in the 90s. Here we are in 2024. We've had some wins. We've had some great projects downtown, and then we've lost some. So just to be real, we've had struggles. I would say just in my time of paying attention and being involved, we probably have the most interest that I've ever seen. We've really been strategic in some of these properties and what we've done to them, how we've kind of white boxed them and kind of stabilized them. So we do have a lot of interest. Now, one of the big topics is the brewery. We did lose the brewery, and can't speak about all the specifics with that. But we do have people knocking on the door, looking at the brewery. We're working through some legal challenges involved with the brewery. So it's not because people aren't interested in the brewery. It's just we got to work through these legal challenges because of what happened in the fall of last year with that closing. But as soon as we can unwind and untangle the legal situation, I know we'll have multiple people engage with us wanting to get the brewery back open. So, when you think about the brewery, getting it back open, you think about these two large buildings, the Rosenberg Albany Herald and the Gordon, there is a potential, and it's a real good potential that all three of those projects could be moving forward this year. And that could be a huge shot in the arm for downtown.
Yeah, we know that the downtown is the heart of any city. And so do you feel that the revitalization of downtown Albany will help bring up the city of Albany together?
Well, Albany is up there from a commercial standpoint. Albany is a commercial hub for Southwest Georgia. So our hotels have the highest occupancy of any city really in the state. We have great restaurants. We're getting some tremendous shopping stores around the mall. So from that standpoint, we're already there. What we're missing is we just need the downtown element. And so, a lot of cities around us have thriving downtowns, and a lot of times you get a unique experience in a downtown that you wouldn't get out at the big box store. So we've got the big box stores. Now we need the smaller, quaint downtown element. And really what we need is foot traffic. We need things that people are living there, people are staying overnight at a hotel. We need restaurants where people are coming and other venues. Our civic center and municipal auditorium, we are keeping those full with entertainment choices for citizens. So we've got parts and pieces that's working well. Really, we just hope these projects that are queued up at the moment, they're kind of on the tee box. If you use a golfing analogy, that they're teed up, and we just got to drive them home. We got to deliver. We got to close these deals and get some of these projects going for the citizens of Albany.